Well, greetings, Mr. Kolazar's class. Our last section is going to be on electronegativity. So, electronegativity are section 6.9. Continuing on with our trends and ideas, electronegativity is going to be the tendency of an atom to attract bonding electrons. And what I like to refer to it as is how hungry an atom is for electrons. So does it want to take in electrons or not? And in our textbook, it's described on a scale from 0, that's the least hungry, not wanting electrons, to 4.0, the most hungry, wanting electrons. So which elements are going to be the hungriest is what we're going to be looking into today. Cesium and francium down at the bottom of the periodic table, we're going to look at in just a minute. Down over here, they are the least hungry. Fluorine, right up top, close to the noble gases, is going to be the most hungry of our elements. So we'll look at that one. Oh, and the noble gases, they don't have any electronegativity. We're going to talk about the full energy level here in a little bit. So our trend for electronegativity, as we go down a group, so as we go down, it's going to decrease the electronegativity. So the electron shielding makes it more difficult to attract electrons. So as we add those energy levels, that positive nucleus that we have is going to be harder for it to pull on electrons. So the further down we go, the less likely they are to grab onto electrons or to pull electrons in to their orbitals. Now we have down at the bottom francium and cesium. These do not want electrons at all. They will always give up their electrons to other elements. And then our part 2, as we go across the periodic table, that 4p's, the nuclear charge, 4p's, more proton pulling power. As you get more protons, they pull towards the atoms more and the electrons around the atoms. So the more protons, the more willing they're able to pull. So as we go across the periodic table, you get more protons. So they're going to pull on the electrons more. So what we're going to look at is fluorine's right here is the hungriest of our elements. It wants elements more than any other element on the table. So it gets hungrier as we move this way, and they want electrons less down here. So cesium and francium down here do not want to gain electrons. Fluorine over here is our hungriest of those electron or wanting the electrons from other elements. So electronegativity, tendency for an atom to attract bonding electrons, so how hungry they are for electrons. It's described on a scale in a textbook. 0, least hungry, cesium and francium give their electrons away. Fluorine, most hungry, wants extra electrons or well extra electrons. And then to add in, our noble gases don't have electronegativity. And the reason why, they already have a full energy level. They don't want to gain or lose electrons. They're fine just the way they are. So that noble gas category, add this in. They don't want electrons. So they have no electronegativity. Fluorine next to it. Fluorine next to it wants electrons. Oh, battery's getting low. I guess it's telling me to say goodbye. Safe travels to everyone.